I'm just saying.
So I don't understand what prime
because the
JSN
teams are
for a
going to
better
change
season next year.
The teams are going to change, and their roles are going to change.
Why are their roles going to change? Their
Because
roles
Lockett can only be the mayor of Seattle for so long.
Yeah, that's true.
And he's already heading out. You know, like his role is kind of decreasing. And Jason's fine.
31?
Yeah, like. If he was bald, I'll call him an OBF.
No, he's not a fraud though. He still does his thing. Lockett.
True.
This year he wasn't really
not
amazing.
like
he was solid though. He was solid.
I think the Seahawks have.
He's always been consistent, honestly though. Lockett. He'll get you like 2 or 24.
The Seahawks have a lot of weapons though.
Seahawks Kingdom told me too. Like,
oh yeah, that's right.
No, it is consistent. I say inconsistent.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, he's consistent. He was consistently doing that.
We definitely can't say yet who won the trade, but like, I just trust Marv more.
Well, we can say that for this season I won.
Watch him go to like the worst place.
So you can look at it on a season by season basis. And this season I won. So
but it's not fair because one of my
players
players isn't here yet in that trade.
Yeah, that's
You
fine.
also didn't make the draft for this. I mean, the trade for this season.
Whatever it is, I still won the trade for this season. If you're looking at it on a season by season basis, this season it worked
at that point. It's just Christian Watson for Calvin Ridley and Jordan Addison, which sounds terrible.
Yeah, that's right. That's why it's an automatic win for me this season, and that's why trades like that happen. Sometimes you only care about the one season, but that's not to say that anything's a guarantee and that you for sure won it next season. It's tough to say that when I won it this season and next season hasn't happened yet.
Next season has not happened yet.
Right? So. That's all
I can't wait for Marv though.
Boo!
Watch him just be trash.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Watch him be
I just wonder where he's gonna go.
Cardinals.
The top options are Cardinals, Bears, and
It's gonna be the Cardinals.
I don't see. I mean, unless the Bears like trade to like 2, and then like they let the Pats take the first pick, and then they take Caleb, and then the Bears take Marv at second. I don't know how that like it's not
Patriots.
If it's the Commanders, I'd be so mad.
Imagine he goes to
I think
Patriots.
so too. I'd be surprised if the Patriots don't draft the quarterback.
They have to.
They have to. I feel.
They're gonna go. Who's the white quarterback for
Drake
UNC?
Drake May.
It just fits. It just seems right.
Yeah. And I don't want the Giants to draft Drake May, so I hope he goes to the Patriots.
Yeah, I think the Falcons take Neighbors.
No.
The Falcons, I feel like, are locked and loaded for another top 10 offensive
another
weapon.
skill player in top 10.
I really think
It needs to happen.
Yeah.
Especially if they don't fire Arthur Smith.
And Arthur Smith will just not use that guy.
Yeah,
either.
Maybe Brock
Bowers.
and at that point,
He still
it's
use Algier like.
the best goal line back he's ever seen in his entire life. Dude,
What was he saying? Like no one believes that.
Crazy.
Not even in Madden. Like
I'd be
Wait,
still mad at
did you say that? Did you say that was my comp?
who?
My
Oh
head
no,
coach comp?
Mark's is Arthur Smith. I put yours.
Oh, but I feel like I could be Arthur Smith because he just says whatever he wants.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. You could be Arthur
You were almost on Arthur Smith. Who did I make?
I forget who you gave me, honestly.
Um,
Oh, Stefanski, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, he's kind of makes some questionable
Yeah.
decisions. That's why.
Fair enough.
And also,
Is that Lulu?
yeah, it is. She's getting something at the garbage.
Okay.
Can you tell mom to bring her downstairs so she's gonna try to come here?
Your camera's good, by the way, right?
Yeah, it's still on.
Okay.
We are 40 minutes in.
Okay. How much more you have a lot to get through?
I just have a couple questions,
All right, let's do it.
and then I just have a list of trades you made. If you wanted to talk about it.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's
But
do it.
honestly, we've already talked about a good amount of them.
I know, just naturally, but yeah,
Yeah.
I'm into it. Let's
And then we gotta play
talk
all
about my
these
analytics. I came here to defend them, and I'll leave with having defended them.
Okay. Let's see. Wait, before analytics, I just gotta ask you. Why'd you pick up my guy, Isaiah Spiller?
Yeah, I picked up Spiller.
Do you think he's gonna be good?
You say he was your guy
Yeah.
because you had him for a while.
Yeah, I've had him for a minute. Actually, I picked him up and dropped him maybe 3 times also.
Yeah. See, the thing about running backs is you see one get 16 carries and you get excited and you just pick them up.
100%.
So-
I tried to pick him up.
Yeah. You tried to pick him up
Yeah.
that
He
week.
might step in for the OBF.
So that's why I picked him up, because once he starts tailing off, I'll have Spiller.
Yeah.
Oh, hopefully
I
he
wonder
takes
if
over.
he's getting carries like that tonight, or he might.
Yeah, we don't know. I don't
might
know
just-
yet.
Got you.
Thank you. Spiller might have just got carries like that last week because they were just down so bad. Didn't they lose like 60 to like?
It maybe, but maybe they liked what they saw, or
Yeah,
maybe
or they're probably just going with Eckler like averaging a yard a carry.
Spiller has 0.1 points.
No way.
2 attempts for 1 yard.
What about Eckler?
He has 4.
That's crazy.
How many?
5.8,
How many carries?
8.
Oh, I guess it was like a script thing last week with
Yeah.
Spiller then.
Interesting. Well, yeah.
Eckler he just doesn't do anything with when he runs the ball anymore.
He's been consistent with pass catching, and this
Yeah.
year he didn't do it
No.
like that, which is annoying. He still actually was pretty good on touchdowns. So he
He was.
He still got his touchdown volume,
Mhm.
which was solid.
His touchdowns were carried.
That's what allowed me to beat you that one week. Remember, they set him up at the 1?
Yes. Yo.
Which was crazy.
He got like 3 chances at the 1.
Yeah, he did.
Eckler, when I played against
And
Chris.
then-
I was watching that stressing.
And you still could have easily won, but they threw the ball to Michael Carter like 10 times in a row.
Yeah.
Instead of Brees.
Brees just didn't play the last drive.
He didn't.
And Zach Wilson threw the Carter like maybe like 6 or 7 times.
And then they cut Michael Carter.
And they cut him after that. Like,
So
That was
stupid.
so bad.
Yeah.
It was really bad.
It was bad.
Yep.
Before I get into some of your analytics, I just have a few more questions.
Okay.
Which was your favorite narrative you did this year?
Oh, my favorite narrative. That's a
Yeah.
good question.
Yeah, I asked other people, but I never got like.
I like the ones. So a lot of the ones that are the popular ones were the ones I made last year, right? Like the friendship, which I flipped into enemies week this year, or the one where I let everyone choose a narrative. That's always one.
Mhm.
I think the GM was probably the consensus best one
Okay.
because it spawned things like this, which are
True.
so fun and creative and good for the league.
Mhm.
Also, you guys went above and beyond with that narrative,
Yeah.
except you like shit the bed like 4 weeks in a row. Like you just didn't do it straight
No,
up.
that's not true.
It's like 3 weeks at least.
No, I only missed one video the whole.
Speaking
Can't
of
be
that,
true.
you still got to do that picture with Jack.
He does.
Yeah,
Don't worry,
yeah.
guys.
Back to back.
I promise. I'm sending out a narrative
Okay.
recap. I promise. I'll hold everyone accountable.
Word.
But that was probably the best one. I like the one where I made you guys go to church. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
that one's
That
hilarious.
was like
That's hilarious.
Jesus Christ week, where like you had to pick one. It was only on one player.
And you
When I first read that narrative, I was
Yeah.
like, it's like, what?
But some of them were just like just like funny out of
No,
nowhere.
that was like so much fun
yeah.
because seeing
You also made an edit.
the edit
The church edit.
the assortment of players we had, it
It's
was
so
just
funny.
like so defining of like our league.
And of course, Jack, who like I'm
pushed
positive doesn't read things thoroughly. I know he doesn't read my messages. He probably doesn't watch these. I'd be surprised. Let me know, Jack, if you watch this. I'll be very surprised.
Yeah, we'll know if you
Yeah, because he'll
responds to
he'll
that.
respond.
Yeah.
Or maybe he just doesn't even care. But he picked CMC,
That was so ridiculous.
which I was confused by. That to me, I was like,
scored the most. Yeah.
so I was like, why the fuck did you do that? Like he clearly didn't. To me, he clearly didn't read it.
No, he did no shot.
So, but I like that. I like that week's one a lot. I would say that would probably my pick of the favorite. I had.
It
that
was
one.
Pickens, Ramondre, Darren Waller,
Yeah.
Lockett, Michael Thomas,
It's
Hawkinson, Amon-Ra, Mark Andrews, Drake London, and McCaffrey.
Yeah, it's one of the more underrated ones because that group was so funny.
Wait, what was the result of that? I don't remember.
Steve went to church.
Steve went to
Oh,
church because
yeah.
Darren Waller got hurt for like the whole season that week, and Jack went to church because CMC of course scored the most points,
Yeah.
which is insane.
They
Yeah.
both played on
won,
a Thursday night.
Yeah.
They both played
Yeah,
on Thursday night.
and then
Yeah,
and nobody did better.
We
or
stayed
worse,
between that range the entire weekend.
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly, which is awesome. So that one I liked, and I also liked the push-ups one because that was another one that I thought of the season that was creative. I
I still
thought.
haven't even done mine.
I know you're rehabbing though, so it's okay.
I should be able to do them now.
You gotta make like a video like with edits and everything. Like you training and
back.
shit.
Yeah.
Because now
I don't
it's
remember
just
how
been too
I
long.
gotta do it. It might have been like.
I think it was 20. I think it was 20.
Oh, that's
You were
not
in the
too
middle of the pack. Like
When you sent
bad. Oh yeah, I
yours,
think it was.
What?
20.
when you sent
Oh, yeah,
yours,
I know.
and I thought it was just the one video, and then the second one finally sent, and the thumbnail was just you wearing like
yeah. That second video was like me doing like 3 push-ups. I couldn't do like the last few.
No, your video was hilarious, and so was Mike's. Like Mike, he's got
Gavin
like
was
that
recording.
like
Yeah,
push-up
I
thing.
know.
And like Mike was going ham. I was like, yo, he's actually going nuts. And like he just stopped at one point, like he just couldn't go anymore. And then he got like the push-up thing too, and he was just like
It made it
standing
worse.
still, like not doing it.
You
I
went
know.
in the Chris dance too from the picture.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want you guys to know personal favorite, I have 2024's Week 1 narrative already planned.
Oh
so
my
scared.
god.
So I'm very excited
You're
for
gonna
it.
announce it at draft.
Yeah, yeah.
Of
Announce the
course,
draft.
that's gonna be my tradition. I'm gonna announce Week 1 so
You
that
should.
so that it
It's
marinates like
Is it
throughout-
like Disney
Yeah,
on
like
Ice?
people get excited for it.
exactly, especially if it's one of the crazier ones. Like,
Disney on Ice.
Disney on Ice was
Easily one of
crazy.
the best narratives.
oh,
too.
that's true,
And
dude.
League
I forgot
history.
about
It's
that.
too good.
I would say that has to be one of the best.
That was
It is,
crazy.
and like it's one of the best, and like Steven even hasn't even done it yet.
I know, and I hope I hope Steve wins the championship. He's actually my pick. I want him to win out of everybody. I changed my
I
mind.
know he's my rival.
I know, but
I don't mind.
now that he made it past the first round, I kind of want to see him win. He's the lowest seed still in. Like Mike, Norm, and Jack have been good all year.
He
Steve
wouldn't have
wouldn't
to
be a
overcome,
surprise. And I'd love for him to win on Disney on Ice year, honestly. like he goes to Disney on Ice, but at least he has a ring. You know what I mean? So that'd be cool for him.
It's like the parade in Disney.
Screw him.
Yeah, exactly. Like, where are you going now?
The
that you win
parade
the
in Disney.
championship?
I'm going to Disney on Ice. That's actually elite script writing.
That
Dude,
is
Yo,
crazy.
that's
I put a lot of time into it.
Yeah, that's
I'm going to
that's
Disney
elite.
on
That's
Ice.
elite writing, bro. That's
Yeah,
elite writing. Oh my god, that would be nuts.
Yeah,
Wow.
Okay, that's storybook.
exactly.
Next question.
Yep.
What do you like most about our league?
Oh, I like how active the chat is and how active everyone is and how much everyone cares about everything.
Yeah.
Like, I've never been in a fantasy football chat where, forget talking year round, even throughout the season, we talk every fucking day,
Yeah.
and every single like trade or game gets analyzed.
Yeah.
People will just say like, "Wow, Pickens."
Yeah.
Like, just those two, like,
Yeah.
you know, like, that's just the chat you go to like talk about.
Yeah,
It's
earlier,
football,
we
the
can
games that are
find
happening.
stuff out too. Like, let's just say.
Yeah, because
Like,
Dom
even
has the
today,
notifications
there's
right
a
away.
touchdown.
Yeah, that's true. Because Dom would be like, "Who do I play?"
Yeah.
Right? I like that we kind of consult each other.
Mhm.
It makes it feel like it's more of a community than a league. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which I like.
Mhm.
So I'm happy that we built that.
Yeah.
And that's definitely what I like most about it.
Yeah, that's probably my favorite thing too. I'd say.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna talk about one more thing, and then we're gonna get into some of your analytics and your playoff predictions.
Okay.
Let's talk about the tanking straw hats.
They're sitting right there. Wait, you want to bring them up to the podium? Like,
Yeah, come on, man.
Are we clapping for him, or does he not deserve the honor?
Mark, ladies and gents.
I've already been on.
So, let's talk about the tanking.
Like divided.
I know this. This feels like a whole
It's
interrogation.
like a person.
Yeah.
So about the tanking allegations, or
I'm like,
I should say
I'm like a
the,
lawyer, like.
the tanking. The tanking
This didn't
proof.
come up in ours,
The
right?
tanking proof. Nah, I guess it did come up in yours.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you said
Not-
you're tanking.
Yeah, but not in
You
this.
didn't
though.
straight up say you were tanking.
Nah.
I think so. So let's just address the message from Norm.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on that message? Because you never
Wait,
said.
what message?
That long
The
ass
long-
message.
the long
you said, I
message.
don't have time to answer right now. But
You said you were gonna respond matching his energy or something.
And I
like
didn't
that.
do it, right?
Yeah, and I was like waiting for that all day. Like,
Oh yeah, my bad.
good,
I got
it's
caught up in
good
other stuff,
entertainment.
actually. I know, that's true, but I've also analyzed it to hell and back so many times.
So can you address it right now? What do you gotta say to Norm?
Wait, I forget what Norm said. You shared the text though, dude. Like,
I'm not gonna read the whole
No,
thing because
don't
it would
read the
actually
text.
take like 5 minutes.
Can you capture the sentiment in like two sentences?
Basically, he was just exposing Mark and his tanking and how you allowed it.
How is he exposing him? What did he say?
Didn't he give like examples of how
He did.
like let's just say like Zach
Of times that Mark played the wrong wide receiver 3.
no Zach Evans.
Zach Evans. Who'd you play Zach Evans instead of at the flex?
I forget, honestly.
Someone-
No, he
No, I
knows
actually forgot.
Mark played Drake
It was-
London, Tank Dell, the guys he should have played all season. He played Zay Flowers all season. He played Kenneth Walker all season when he was there. He played Laporta every fucking week. Laporta was Rashad every week.
Before.
He played all those guys every week.
Wait, why would he not play them?
Because you're saying he's tanking.
Yeah.
No, but he was playing the wrong guy at flex, and like it looked like he
There's
was
no
tanking.
such thing as the wrong guy. at
No,
flex.
there is though.
There's no such
There
thing.
is.
Wait, does anyone
That
remember
shit
what
is
week
I will
that was?
say-
Zach Evans
The one bad
never.
time
He didn't play.
was the Zach Evans week because Sean McVay went to the press conference and said, "Yeah, this dude's not playing." But like And his projection went down.
And they
from, like,
picked up a practice. They signed someone just to
Daryl
play over
Henderson to
him.
play over Zach.
Maybe,
Yeah.
but Mark picked him up with the intention to play him when he was the starting running back, which would have been a great move.
Oh yeah,
So I'm
that
saying
would have been a great move.
Yeah,
for sure.
but after they
But on
announced
Sunday
it,
morning-
shit got benched.
I think the projection was like close to 0. It was crazy.
No, it
No,
was.
it didn't drop down that much.
It
Because
was.
there was still
I
a
think
chance he was going to get
No, I
touches.
think it was 0.
Guys,
Like
it's-
95%.
the thing is, you didn't know that. His competition was Royce Freeman for touches. And Royce Freeman won that battle somehow.
It was Daryl Henderson.
Anyone know?
Daryl Henderson and
Royce
like Royce
There's
Freeman.
both of them.
I think they
Yeah.
both split or something.
It was definitely.
I would pull up the norm text and he says everything, but like
Guys, I
my
made worse
phone
analytics
thinks
calls this season. Like I don't think that was that bad.
but not intentionally.
Guys, I don't think the Zach
Yeah,
Evans
but
thing
Mark,
ever
that's what I'm
happened.
saying. Mark didn't do it intentionally.
Yes, he did.
Guys,
He
I
did
don't,
not do it
I
intentionally.
don't
Bro,
think the Zach Evans thing
even
ever
that-
happened.
It
Oh, it
did.
did.
It did happen for sure.
Even that last,
No. I
even
just
though
confirmed
that big argument that we had about what was it when you tried to start QJ over Brandon Cooks?
Yeah, that's totally legit.
It's not though.
Why? Could he start QJ over Brandon Cooks this week?
The one thing I was confused about
QJ
was
also outscored Brandon.
It was over.
Cooks.
It was over
But go
Kendrick
ahead.
Bourne. Guys, it was over.
Oh
Kendrick
yeah,
Bourne.
Kendrick. That's what I'm
He
saying.
was cooking. Don't
Who
even lie.
nitpicks that though? Who nitpicks that?
Sean
He has
McVay
no
said he wasn't
argument.
playing.
Who
Kendrick Bourne was
yeah,
on
but
one good week,
who
and before that, he
cares?
But
had
no, but you
sub
couldn't.
6 every
But
game.
you can't
Okay.
justify starting Zach Evans over him
Why not?
because
I
Zach
think
Evans
so,
didn't
like,
even
Totally
play.
can. Zach Evans played the previous week.
He did not play.
But he did the previous.
He played the previous week. Did he not? Look at Zach Evans.
I think he might have 0 all year.
No, he played. He played.
What, one carry?
He got 1
1
point.
point.
He got 4 carries for 10 yards that week.
Bro, and then they picked up a guy who hasn't played in a year to play above him. And McVay said that Evans was not playing.
He didn't say that flat out. And
Yes, he did.
also,
I remember getting the exact notification because it was one of the first notifications I got when I returned from Nashville.
yeah.
And I got off the plane. And then that's when we started in the chat like, yo, why is Zach Evans in Mark's lineup? He's not playing. McVay just said it.
Yeah, but that's not like if that was me and I picked up Zach Evans, I still would fucking play.
But
him.
like he had other dudes on his bench that he could have played. I think even Kareem Hunt was an option.
Kareem Hunt, I think was an option, but
He
Kareem Hunt
was.
was.
He only had one good game before that, and I genuinely didn't think he
Was
would
Kareem
be
Hunt
good.
good this season?
Toward
I
that,
think he was.
toward that, he started like being like.
Mine is Zach Evans. Let's talk about QJ.
No.
QJ had a totally fine start.
He's
I'm
been
starting
better.
this week, right? If it, like
Yeah,
if you were setting your lineup, you're starting him this week, right?
probably.
He's your wide
I
receiver
haven't,
3.
I haven't looked at it. Yeah.
What's wrong with that? You okay?
Coach, look, listen.
No, wait.
Coach was a clear better player, and like I tried to see could you justify starting him over that? And by doing that, I looked at so many different like analysts online,
Yeah.
like the start sit stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
You're supposed to have your own opinion, but people use that just to see what they would do.
I've never used it.
And
I've never used one of those.
I
courses.
checked over 200 analysts.
200 analysts.
Yes.
200? What are you talking about? 200?
I mean, Fantasy Pros alone shows 100.
Oh, okay. I think you did 200 websites.
Oh no,
I was
no.
thinking, there's no way you. fucking
No,
did
no,
that.
I-
A lot of them didn't even have QJ ranked in like they were like top
They
9
all had
receivers.
Cooks.
So that's why it
They
was
all
like
had Cooks ranked
Yeah, I know.
over 25 positions over him,
I know.
and
that's-
not a single one said start him over him.
You're right. That's very true. But the crazy part is all 200 analysts ended up being wrong.
No, you're right.
QJ actually
Yeah,
outscored
no,
Brandon
yeah.
Cooks that
But
week.
Which was actually worse for Mark.
no,
I was.
So yeah,
It's the
and
fantasy guys doing the work.
it was never the intention to make Mark lose. I mean, to make him win.
We just wanted
I would
it
like
to be
that.
fair.
It's just
And
the
put up a better
intent.
player.
Yeah,
And-
yeah.
What confused me was if he wanted to lose to like to get Marv, and you guys truly thought that Brandon Cooks was worse, and we wanted you to start him.
I personally believe Brandon Cooks is worse
Yeah, so why wouldn't he welcome starting Brandon Cooks and stop the argument, and then he would lose?
because he's not tanking.
He said he was though.
He's not
Yo, I'm
tanking.
gonna put on
Even
a
if
show
he
for the
wants to
fucking podcast.
lose, even if he wants to lose, which he did all season, he definitely wanted to lose for sure. I know he did.
Mhm.
That,
But
that
all
doesn't mean he was
season.
I
putting
don't, I
up.
don't blame him for wanting
Of
to
course
lose.
not.
Yeah.
But that
But
like
you can't-
Alex wanted to
you
lose
can't-
after a certain point.
I wanted to lose too.
I think you had. Oh yeah, like you personally, right?
Yeah, I wanted to lose.
There was a point where Dom didn't even think he was making the playoffs and he wanted to lose.
Yeah.
I never
Yeah.
I never wanted to lose because I don't like to lose. I want to win the game even if it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like that's just I don't care about my fucking draft pick. It's a dart throw anyway. I'll get who I get. Like that I'm not concerned about that. However, even if he did want to lose, he was putting his best guys out, so he wasn't tanking. That's my defense. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
It
yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
matter about the intent. It matters what he actually did.
It worked out in the end.
It worked out. It was
Yeah.
totally fine. Like he had also a lot.
The fantasy guys did their work, bro.
He also had a lot of points for. So
Oh yeah.
So like he clearly was.
I want to actually.
He wasn't the worst
we,
team in the league.
Not even close. If
In
you pay
fact-
attention to the power
In
rankings, he
fact,
was
he's
usually
going
around
to
the 5
have
or
a
6.
top. Me and Baron were talking about this. He's gonna have a top team soon. Tomorrow.
Top 6 probably at the very least.
I think
I
I
think
playoffs
he'll be better than
I was gonna
Yeah.
say that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta
Yeah,
go
better
with a
than
nice
you.
young team.
With MHJ.
I do. Maybe not. When
Well-
he was getting, I was like, damn, he's for sure gonna be better than me. But
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like at
Yo,
the end
Laporta's
of this
gotta
year,
be huge for you too.
Big pickup
Yeah.
for him. And he got him early
You
this
got
season.
nice young wideouts and
Like,
running
honestly,
backs, and then
honestly-
like Laporta too.
My team depends all on the Falcons, like how they their offseason, if they trade for Fields or if they draft like
London.
Penix or something. Yeah, because they need to get London an actual QB that can throw him the ball.
do you think though
Yeah.
that even if they get a QB,
Yeah.
do you think that
Drake London's a
Arthur Smith will
Yeah.
like still use them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
mean,
know about that.
I don't
I'm
know.
worried about all Falcons players.
I don't know what he's gonna do though.
I'm a little worried about
offensively, you know?
Bijan.
Yeah,
I'd
but
honestly
Drake
rather
London-
have Gibbs.
I saw people say that this past week. Like they were like, if they had a redraft over, they would take Gibbs
No, that's
at
dumb.
1-on-1.
That's dumb.
I disagree.
That's dumb. You
I
gotta trust the
disagree.
prospect. of
It's just one season.
Bijan. Yeah.
It's just
Yeah,
one
but you know
season.
how I feel about that. Like,
Oh,
that's,
yeah.
since one season
So you're
is the only
saying
thing you have to base it
Jameer
on.
won this season? Like
I'm
he
saying,
won this season.
I'm
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
if there was
yeah.
a redraft, I would also pick Gibbs 101. The reason
That's
is
insane though.
no. The reason is we only have one season of like a sample size.
No, but you have college as a sample size.
I don't care
too.
about college.
I know.
Don't
but
care
like-
about it at all.
But like you do have that as a sample size.
But if I went by that, that would have not worked in my favor this season. Like as far as the Bijan Gibbs thing.
Yeah.
Now I would have picked JSN over Gibbs anyway to start the season. So
Oh,
I don't know
that's
either.
fair.
London,
Again, it's a dark
London
throw.
showed flashes as a rookie though.
Yeah.
Like, not that many, but then this year, like the 29-point game he had
That was huge.
the week that I
Yeah.
won against Alex.
that was big.
If he just had like his regular 7 points, he
I
would have lost that game.
I know, dude.
But like I guess that's a good sign.
He looks really good.
Yeah, like
He did.
because he's actually a good player, great prospect. You know, he's
Yeah.
still good in the NFL. It's just that he's having butt ass Desmond Ritter throw him the ball. Like
The
with
fact that it's gonna be
Penix
for
or
Jared.
something a lot, he'll be actually good.
Yeah.
And Heineke.
I feel like they have to get
Yeah.
a quarterback. You know.
What?
I feel like they have to get a
I
quarterback.
think if they don't trade for
Whether they're
Fields,
trading for
they
Fields
draft, they
or-
draft Penix or McCarthy.
That's what I think too.
Or Knicks.
But McCarthy's kind of buns, no?
Probably Knicks. Bo Knicks.
But like they could.
Any of the three
guys you just named though, like should definitely be better than Ritter anyway. And
No,
that's what they need.
1,000%.
Like they don't even need a quarterback that much better than Ritter to succeed. Like what they had like 6 wins this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I don't
true.
think
That was
they
also-
need-
Are they still in playoff contention?
The NFC
Yeah.
South,
Yeah.
Because
they all
the
had
South
6
is
wins.
bad.
It's always how it's been.
The Bucks are
like,
7 and
last
7.
couple seasons, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
except for the
actually, maybe
Bucks.
not.
The Bucks been good recently.
Yeah, that's true.
Except
That's
for
true.
I guess last year. What they
Last-
did last year?
Last
They made
year,
the playoffs last year, right?
who made the playoffs last year? The NFC South.
Um,
I think it was the Bucks.
No, Brady didn't make it, right?
Yeah, he did. He made it his last season. He
Yeah,
did the first round
yeah.
exit.
He
He
was
played the
first round
Cowboys,
exit.
the Cowboys, didn't he?
yeah.
Oh yeah, they got destroyed.
Yeah,
right?
he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
So yeah.
Who's in? Oh, it's the Bucks this year too, right?
Right
They
now.
are leading right now. Yeah.
They didn't clinch.